Hello, and thank you for joining us. My name is Jeff Wright, and I am your host for The W. In this episode, we are focusing on the documentary short, Forged. In a world of automation and routine, Forged highlights how mentorship and trust allows workers to realize their full potential on and off the job. Joining me on The W is Dave Hataj, who's featured in the film. Dave is the president and owner of Edgerton Gear Incorporated. Dave, thank you for taking the time to be with us.
Jeff, great to be here. Thanks very much.
Help me understand exactly what it is at Edgerton is being made. Where do those products end up? And how might people be connecting that to their everyday life?
When I talk to our guys at the shop, because so often we are disconnected from how things are made in modern society. Mm-hmm. And even our own guys who are making the gears every day, they're like, well, it's just another gear. I'm making 50 of this or 100 of this. We often lose sight of the application of those products. So I stand up in front of our shop often and I say, you know what, guys, this gear, isn't this cool? It's going into a new Harley Davidson, tech bike, or this is going into a canning company, or this is going into a paper company. So many different things that our gears go into that I think it's important for people to understand that when we are working, where's it going? What impact? How is it useful in our world?
This is a really important point, Dave, and I know many people resonate with the idea of our culture being a culture of innovation. And it really does connect with our faith. I mean, there's freedom within our Christian faith to be innovative, to be creative, to work with your hands and to do things that will make a difference. Give us some ideas for others. There may be other people running businesses like yours that have missed this connection between the friendship, apprenticeship, discipleship pathway.
When you create an environment where a person feels safe and loved and cared for, and they have a sense of dignity and joy, joy in what they're doing and how they're creating, that opens up a door for them to even be more creative, to be more innovative. And I think when we treat people like robots and we treat them like it's just a job, rather than helping them understand that they are the key drivers and workers of any business or any organization, that's that godness that starts coming out, that creative part that completely changes our company.
So Dave, what's at the heart of what you're talking about is innovation coming from these relationships that you're developing with your workers and the impact that could have on a city, maybe even the entire economy. Talk to us a little bit about that linkage between innovation coming from the kind of apprenticeship, friendship, mentoring, and discipling that you're doing, and how it can change businesses in America.
So when we think about taking a piece of raw stock and turning it into a finished gear, there's a lot of processes that have to go on to get it from point A to point B, right? It's a refining process. And as people, we look at these young people, we're the same way, right? We need to be refined. We need to be changed and grown up and learn discipline and attention to detail and allow that character development to come out to be better people, to be better craftsmen. It's a metaphor for the spiritual journey that as we become set free and more healthy and the way God intended us to be, then the creativity is launched. It's set free. And then you see these young people that come up with these incredible ideas. And they change processes. They reverse engineer parts to make them better. And so now a machine, and I'm taking it from here now to the customer, we just came up with a new idea to make their machine run maybe twice as fast, maybe 5 times faster. And that actually happens quite a bit in our shop, where we are able to reverse engineer and help the engineers say, you know what, you can do this better and we can help you be more profitable and more successful. But that all started by going back to this young person that the schools overlooked as a D student who said, you don't have much future, you're not college material, who is now this person who is making decisions to create change that affects an entire company and a community.
So what's the impact your business is having on the community? A model of how a business run the way yours is run can change not just lives, but even a community.
I would expand the definition of community, not just our small town, because we are a global economy.
Yes.
So what I see happening in our business is that how we are affecting the lives of our vendors and our customers. Because when you bring this innovation of these young people, again, that were not looked at as being very innovative, those ideas get translated into how we can help our customers. And the culture of how we treat people, you want to treat people as they want to be treated, the golden rule, starting here and how we treat each other, not only within our company, but how we treat everybody that we come in contact with, again, has this multiplying effect. It's like ripples on a pond and how we treat people. And I think that's the secret of the kingdom. It's in those little small decisions day by day and how we love and treat and serve each other. That's the real impact.
Phenomenal. Dave, thank you for sharing the story of Edgerton Gear. What an incredible example for all of us about how one business can affect a life, a community, hey, even the nation. What a gift. Thank you so much, Dave.
Jeff, thanks for having me. It's been a real pleasure.
And thank you for joining us on The W.